Good afternoon, math masters and math wizards. How are you doing today? How's your summer break? Hope it's going well. We're going to continue our lesson from yesterday. It's kind of a complicated one. And this is subtracting mixed numbers. So what we're first going to do is subtract as shown in, I gotta get into the light here. Subtract as shown in problem 2a by decomposing the fractional part of the number you are subtracting. Use a number line or the arrow way to help you. So let's get started right away. We're going to be doing 3 problems today. And I don't think we'll have any special guests today. We'll wait until tomorrow. So our first problem is 3 1/4 minus 1 3/4. Okay, so this is going to equal what? Well, it's going to equal the following. Think about 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is what? It is 2. Then we're going to subtract what's left over, right? We have the 2 and the 1/4. Because remember, 3 1/4 minus 1, 2 1/4. And we're going to subtract the remaining, because we've already subtracted the 1, we're going to subtract the 3/4, or 3/4. So what would that equal? Well, let's think about it. Let's think. It's going to be less than 2, right? We could do a couple of different things here. I'm going to start off with a number line so you really see what happens. And we're going to start with 0, 1, and 2. So here's 0, 1, and 2. We're dividing them into fourths. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 1. 1 1/4, 1 2/4, 1 3/4, 2, 2 1/4. Because remember, we took the 3 1/4 and we subtracted 1 to get 2 1/4. So I go ahead and cross that out. So I could put up here 2. Let's go with a different color just so we can see how different. Everything's different. Watch out, Mr. Bobcat. 2 1/4. What are we subtracting? We're subtracting 3/4. 1, 2, 3. Right? 2 1/4 minus 3/4. Boop. What are we left with? Well, you can see we're left with 1 1/4, 1 2/4. And there we have it. Now, the other way we could go about this is we could decompose the 3/4. Watch what happens there. Let's just take this part of the problem and go to a different page. 2 1/4 minus 3/4. Okay, remember we could decompose this to 1/4 and 2/4, right? So we could say 1/4 minus 1/4, boom, boom. 2 minus 2/4 would give us 1, right? Because it's going to be less than 2. So 2 minus 2/4 would be 1 2/4. I kind of like the number line way. I know it's a lot more work, but I think it shows what's going on. So let's try another one. And this is, 4 1/5 minus 2 1/5. 4/5 equals what? Well, 4 minus 2, right, is 2. But we have that 1/5, so we're going to put 2 1/5. I've subtracted the 2, now I'm left to subtract the 4/5. Okay? So we know it's going to be less than 2, right? Because 4/5 is greater than 1/5. Let's make that number line. And we'll start out at 0, 1, 2, and this is our 2 1/5, right? 2 1/5, we're going to be subtracting 4/5. Let's break these up into fifths. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 1 whole. 1 1/5, 1 2/5, 1 3/5, 1 4/5, 2 wholes. 2 1/5. I didn't do a very good job on that. So we have 2 1/5, we're subtracting 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going underneath this time. Minus 4/5. Where are we at? We're at 1 1/5, 1 2/5. And there we have it. Let's take a look at it the other way. 2 1/5 minus 4/5, just so you can see how that's done as well. And then when we decompose, 2 1/5 minus 4/5. We're going to take this and decompose it to what? Well, we want to get rid of that 1/5, so I'm going to put a 1/5 here. How many fifths do I have left over? Well, 1 plus 3 is 4, so 3/5 over here. Now I can just go like this. Boop, boop. I know it's going to be less than 2, so it'll be 2 3/5, right? Oh, how come I didn't get that last time? 2, 3, 4, 1 2/5, and 1 1/5, 1/5. Oh, I made a mistake here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 2/5. Oh yeah, of course. So this would be 1, and of course we're taking 3/5 away from 5/5, and we would have 2/5. Excuse me, folks. See, when I get confused a little bit myself. I've been out in the yard working, got a little hot and sweaty. All right, let's look at our next one. Is 5 3/7 minus 3 6/7. And what's this going to equal? Well, 5 minus 3, right? 5 minus 3 is 2. But we're left with the 3/7. Cross out that 3. What do we have to subtract? We still have to subtract the 6/7. Let's go to ye old number line. I'm going to take 2 3/7 minus 6/7. And let's start at 0, just so we get a big picture, okay? And 1 and 2, and let's break this into sevenths. 1/7, 2/7, 3/7, 4/7, 5/7, 6/7, 7/7 are 1 whole. 1 1/7, 1 2/7, 1 3/7, 1 4/7, 1 5/7, 1 6/7, 1 7/7 are 2. 2 1/7, 2 2/7, 2 3/7. I could start there because that's where we're starting at, okay? 2 3/7. How many am I subtracting? 6/7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where am I at? I'm at 1 1/7, 1 2/7, 1 3/7, 1 4/7. And a way we could check this, if we like, we could add 3 6/7 plus 1 4/7, and we should have 5 3/7. Let's do that for fun. 3 6/7 plus our answer, 1 4/7. What's that going to equal? 3 plus 1 is 4. Remember when we add fractions, we don't change the denominator? 6 plus 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have 4 10/7. What's that going to equal? Let's break this down. 7/7, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more 7s. And now we have 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 3/7. 5 3/7. So we were absolutely right. Sorry I'm a little late today. I'm going to get back into the swing of things. And tomorrow we're going to tackle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these problems. So we'll get it down. Hope you're having a great summer break. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. If you're tuning in and watching these, I hope you are. Keep your mind fresh. Ready to get back to school. Hopefully soon. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.